organization. Before I begin, I want to give a special thank yous to the Shul, Young Israel Kindergarten Hills, for opening up their doors and partnering with Chazaq throughout the year in so many different events, opening up their venue for us to be able to use to do different Chazaq events and doing this special Kumzitz tonight. I want to give a thank you to all of our partnering organizations for this event, Mudim, QJCC, and the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs. Of course, a special thank you to Rabbi Zvi Gluck for honoring us with words of inspiration this night. And of course, for Eitan Katz for joining us for what will be an amazing inspirational conference. And last but not least, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out this evening. It's very, very important, and I mean it wholeheartedly, that we know that our brothers and sisters are on the front line in Israel fighting this physical battle. And we're here, and we have to be on the front lines fighting the spiritual battle. Whether that's praying, whether that's learning more Torah, whether that's doing acts of chesed, whether it's coming together for events like this, or a night of achdus and inspiration, a night of unity, coming together as Klal Yisrael is just as important. And throughout, we've been working at Chazaq very hard the last 3 weeks. Literally, we come in and it feels like it's a spiritual battle. We've done probably 20 or so events in the last 3 weeks. It's like an event a night, and we've just been trying to do as much as we can. And a big thanks goes to Rabbi Yaniv Meirov here, who's CEO. And this has all been going on, including just the regular Chazaq program that we do, all the after-school programs for the elementary school kids, the teenage division, the public school to yeshiva division, that we've done over 1,500 kids going from public school into the yeshiva system over the past, I think, 7 or 8 years. And I don't think I have to say how important it is, and we see what's going on within the school systems. So we've done, like I said, over 20 different events, from Chizuk events, we've done Tehillim events, we're doing this amazing Kumzitz tonight. We have a huge community-wide Asifa Tehillim gathering on Sunday, so please spread the word about that. And we want to call up the man, like I said, who's behind all this, who puts in, day and night, puts in his effort and kokos for Klal Yisrael, and dedicates, so much time. I see it day in and day out. I want to invite Rabbi Yaniv Meirov up to start up this evening. We're going to do a few program of Tehillim together.
Thank you, Mayor. Kuf Chafal 121. Shilem alo design ale ari ma'ayin yavo ezri. Ezri b'im Adonai yoseh shamayim v'aretz. Al yiten lamod reglecha, al yanum shomecha. Hinei lo yanum v'lo yishan shomer Yisrael. Adonai shomecha, Adonai tzidcha al yad yeminecha. Yomam hashemesh lo yakeka ve'yareach b'layla. Adonai yishmorcha mikora, yishmor et nafshecha. Adonai yishmor tzedcha uvecha me'ata v'ad olam. Kuf Lamed 1-3. Shir ha'ma'alot mimamakim garaticha Adonai. Adonai shema b'koli ti'en yozecha kashuvot l'kol tachanunai. Im avonot tishmorea Adonai mi'amot. Ki chaz v'cha leman tivarech. Kiviti Adonai kivta nafshi u'ledvaro achalti. just to reiterate what Mayor said, the importance of this Sunday's Asifa, to gather together in the thousands, Bezrat Hashem, all the yeshivot on board, Rabbanim, shuls, just Chavetz Chaim or Chaim Landers alone is about 1,000 people. That's just the men. It's for men, women, and children. We ask everyone to please spread the word to all your family, friends, and neighbors. In front of the library will be the woman by Main Street. In front of Ketator, the Meaning Factory, will be the men. For more information, you can see Yaakov's page at the Queen Jewish League.
Thank you, Rabbi Meirov, for leading us in Tehillim. It says very important. Tehillim is a powerful thing. It says that Hashem blew us all into Adam, and it's translated as he became a speaking soul. That speech is very important. It's what separates Adam from animals and the rest of Hashem's creation. And something that we do with speech is so powerful is that we create. And creation and leadership is something that we need now in the Jewish world more than ever. That when we come up with different ideas and we can be able to put what's on the paper into action is so vital right now. And our next speaker is someone he's a real innovator for Klal Yisrael. That Dr. Dana is the founder of an amazing organization, Daily Giving. And he's a partner with Chazaq, he's a partner with the Mudim, and many other organizations, helping supporting their life-changing programs through a very innovative idea. And I'm sure many of you already know what Daily Giving is, and Dr. Dana is going to come and tell you a little bit more. So
good evening, everyone. I think we're all here, besides we want to hear Eitan Katz and Tzvigluck, but we're here because every day we see the news, the WhatsApp messages from Yeshiva World News and Buses Nayas and everything coming in. It's constant. Our hearts, our minds are constantly on Eretz Yisrael with our brothers and sisters, and we're just trying to figure out what can we do. And so I'm just going to tell you one thing a little bit that we could all do, because I think that we'd all agree that the achdus that has been happening with Klal Yisrael the last 3 weeks has been nothing short of remarkable. And the thing that I'm most proud of with Daily Giving is the achdus that we're creating. So I'm going to take a moment, in case you don't know what Daily Giving is. We automated a platform to try to get Jews from all over the world to give $1 of tzedakah together every day. That's the key, together. It's $1, but when you give it together, it can have a huge impact. So we now have over 17,400 Jews from 39 countries giving $1 tzedakah together every day, which is over $6.3 million. Daily Giving doesn't take a penny. 100 cents of your dollar every day goes to one of a diversified portfolio of over 75 different incredible organizations. Amudim and Chazaq happen to be two of our organizations that we're so proud to support. And in the last 3 weeks alone, we started an Israel Emergency Fund, and we've diverted funds to all the Israeli organizations, and we've distributed over $1 million in the last 3 weeks alone. So every day you're going to get an email telling you where the money goes, and you're going to learn about a new organization if you haven't heard of it already. And you're going to just see, it's going to just put such a smile on your face. There's so much sadness right now, but there's so much joy also you can come out of it. And the achdus of having 17,000 Jews every day from all over the world giving tzedakah together, what more can Hashem want than his sons and daughters giving together to their brothers and sisters who are less fortunate? So some of you might think, wow, 17,000 is a lot. But I think we should be at 117,000. And I think people ask me all the time, why don't you have more than 17,000? And I said, you're right, I think we should, and I think that just people forget. So I'll tell you, I don't usually do this, but why don't you take out your phones for 1 second and email yourself to look at the website later. It literally takes 1 minute to sign up. It's dailygiving.org. And just go to the website, you'll see what we're doing. It's completely transparent. You see who gets the money every day. And I'm telling you, you'd love to be a part of it. I'm going to just end with one quick story, which I'd like to tell, so if you heard me speak before, you might have heard it. But a gentleman once signed up for $1 a day, and then a minute later again, and he repeated this 5 different times with 5 different email addresses. And I called him up and I thanked him and I said, why did you sign up 5 different times? He said, I signed up for my children. I said, how old are your children? He said, 1, 2, and 4. And I said, what? And he said, I already reserved Gmail addresses for my children, and now they're getting these emails every day, and when I give them their password in 8 or 9 or 10 years, and they open up their email for the first time, they're getting thousands and thousands of emails, and it's just say, thank you for your donation, and they're gonna see that they've done a mitzvah every single day, and they've been a giver their whole lives. So, that's what I leave you with. I hope that you'll write your big checks to these incredible organizations like Uplifting and Chazaq that spend their days doing incredible things for Klal Yisrael, and just save $1 extra a day for daily giving. Thank you so much.
Next up, speaking of Amudim, next up is the founder and CEO of Amudim, Rabbi Spiegel, whose sole mission is to help individuals in any way possible. They do so many different initiatives, and I can't even begin to list them. I was looking at their site earlier, and it's just like, they cover all aspects. It's unbelievable what they're doing. And Rabbi Gluck is really an expert in relationships. And right now, it's so important that we strengthen our relationships with each other, help create unity and achdus within Klal Yisrael. And I want to invite Rabbi Spiegel to give us some words of inspiration.
Good evening, everybody. I am going to apologize in advance that I'm what's in between you listening to Eitan Katz and not, so I apologize. B'choid, the Marid Asra, and everybody else that is here. Good evening. We are all here as distinguished guests, everyone in this room, and it is a schus for me to have the opportunity to be presenting here tonight, especially since what I'm going to be discussing, there are people here far more qualified to speak about than I am. Amudim and Chazaq are 2 organizations which seemingly serve very, very different purposes. Yet over the last few years, and more so over the last few months, we have been doing many joint events together. And we're focusing on various issues that plague our community, whether it's local issues, global issues, Amudim-related issues of addiction, abuse, mental health, communal-related issues, whatever it is, we have been joining together. People often ask, what's the connection between these 2 organizations? One focuses on Jewish continuity, and the other one focuses on various forms of mental health. The truth is, now more than ever, we actually have that answer. There are no sides, there are no different missions, there are no different goals. There's only one mission: to help those in need, whatever way possible, and to address the issues that affect us all. Chazal teach us that the brachas from Shemayim are measured based on achdus and unity of Bnei Israel. We have been taught that when we are united as one, we receive an abundance of bracha. We've also been told that no lasting blessings can actually exist without bringing in the ahavta l'reacha kamocha, to love every single person unconditionally in order for that to work. We need to do everything in our power as individuals and as a community to avoid the pitfalls of lashon hara, rechilas, machlokas, and judging others. We're constantly taught that if we follow these prescriptions, our community, the United States, Eretz Yisrael, and the world at large will undoubtedly enjoy greater brachas from above. Tonight's gathering reflects that unity, which brings us together many community leaders, community members, community leaders, rabbanim, different professionals, but most importantly, all different backgrounds. In this week's Parsha, whether it's from Sderot to the Golan, from Israel to Australia, from New York to California, all corners of the world, we are all reading the same Torah portion of Parshas Noach, which incidentally is my bar mitzvah parsha. Easy week, thanks, Rabbi. We learned something so powerful that I need to share it here. We learned that Noach was the first human being to be called Ish Tzaddik, a man of righteousness, by the Melech Malchei HaMelachim himself. In conversation, we see that Hashem tells Noach how upset he is about the world's immorality and the corruption, and he's decided to destroy the world and start again. The story continues, where Noach is given specific instructions of what to do. Build a teva, this is the size, this amount of floors, how many animals, different types. And he's given over 100 years to get the job done. The Mefarshim explained that the hope was that perhaps people will see it, ask what's going on, do tshuva, and hopefully the world will be saved. We know how that story ends. As we come to the end of the parsha, we meet Avram Avinu for the first time. Avram Avinu is given two very, very interesting and special, unique titles. One is our father, Avram Avinu, and the other is he is considered the first member of Klal Yisrael. And these two things hold true. We still consider that till today, thousands of years later. So the question remains, if Noach was the first tzaddik, and he did his job, he did what Hashem asked him to do, he was trying to save the world, mankind, his role was very important, why is he not considered Noach Avinu? Why is he not considered the first member of the tribe? We learn in life that no matter what is going to happen, even if we think we know what the outcome is, we are never to give up hope. We are always taught that we have to do our part. Noach may have had 100 years to build something, to warn the public, teach them, inspire them, simply stated to do whatever he can to save humanity, and not just his family, yet he remained quiet. He was not proactive. Furthermore, he never actually asked Hashem to remove that decree. With Avram Avinu, we see something very different. The Parsha uses the language of La'asos Tzedakah u'Mishpat. Hashem commands us to do what? We need to maintain justice, mercy, and acts of kindness. When Hashem decided to destroy the two most notorious evil communities in the world, Sodom and Amorah, what did Avram Avinu do? He did all he can to persuade the one above to have a change of heart. Are we saying Avram Avinu didn't know what the result would be? It doesn't matter, he still tried. He not only tries, but he tries multiple options. Everybody, some, 50, 20, like what's going on here? And what's interesting is every single time he tries, he pleads for these cities, he pleads for these people. No matter what happens, Hashem responds to him in kind. He doesn't say, mind your own business. I know what I'm doing. He explains, okay, if you find X amount of people, we'll do it this way. Find this, do it this way. What we see is that Avram was not only worried about the entire world, but he was worried about every single individual. So when the pasuk says, "Vayas Noach kechol asher tziva oso Elokim kein asa," that he did exactly what Hashem commanded, we see that's not enough. This is what set Avram Avinu apart. Avram Avinu was a wealthy person, successful. According to many, he was king-like. Yet his concern was for each individual, and not just the entire world. We've heard a lot tonight so far, and we've heard a lot over the last few weeks. And there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot. And we have to internalize what we're seeing and what we're learning and the lessons being taught in a way that can help us grow. As Am Yisrael, there's a magic potion, which is how we have survived all these thousands of years, which is based on the teachings, the life, and the actions of Avram Avinu. More so the main tenet of him, which is chesed. Chesed in its entirety. Be it mercy, advocacy, justice, tzedakah, any type of chesed. Chesed is chesed. We talk about the concept of chesed begins at home. And we see that chesed is the primary. In life, when things are stressful, is when it's easiest for us as people to lose sight of what's important. And we have to remember that these are trying times, and we'll get into it a little bit in a minute. And it's okay that we are upset by things, we're hurt. That's fine. But we have to remember that in addition to the relationship with Hashem, and the relationship with people, we have to remember the relationships at home. We come home, the news was something, you're in a bad mood, something's going on. We got to take a step back and say, wait, we have to learn. Chesed begins at home. The relationships at home is where it starts and where it ends in order for us to be able to do what we do in a better fashion. If you look around, there is no community in the world that has the amount of chesed, gemilas chasadim, organizations that help multiple organizations like we just heard from daily giving. There is nothing like Am Yisrael. This doesn't apply only in Queens, New York, the US, Eretz Yisrael, it's globally. We are a nation of chesed. And that is the secret to our survival. The value of chesed that comes out of Klal Yisrael is extremely disproportionate to the numbers of people in Klal Yisrael. But we remember we are the children of Avram Avinu. And as Klal Yisrael, as a group, we care not only about ourselves, but about all of humanity, down to the individual who's downtrodden. This is the recipe to keep us going. We talk about tzedakah, tzidkis, tzaddik. We talk about righteousness, which is very important. Yet we see that Noach, who was an ish tzaddik, which is very, very important, but was not what we consider an ish chesed. We're living in unprecedented times between what's going on in Eretz Yisrael, anti-Semitic attacks around the world and at home, and none of us can make sense of it. We can't. Realistically speaking, I'm sure if we ask every person in this room, within 2 degrees of separation, everyone is directly impacted by what's going on in Israel right now. I could speak for myself. I have a nephew in the army. We have the entire Amudim Israel staff that we're worried about. And we're all struggling. It's not easy. And to this, we say, it's okay not to be okay. We're all human. We have emotions, we feel. But we also need to be strong enough to know when to ask for help. No one should struggle alone. Usually the speeches I give are more about specific issues, whether it's abuse, addiction, mental health issues, various communities. But the message is always the same. Be strong and ask for help. I say this proudly. I myself am in therapy. I go every week. Today was probably one of the most intense sessions I've had since I started therapy many, many years ago. And that's because I realized I was not okay. And that's okay, because I had who to discuss it with. My second message that I want to leave you with, and final note for this evening, is that we always have to look at the positive. In everything in life, we have to take out the good. As you just heard from Rabbi Dr. Dona and from Rabbi Meirov, the unity in Klal Yisrael right now is something that none of us have ever seen in our life. Here at home, in Eretz Yisrael, around the world, it's simply incredible. But we have to remember those important lessons from Avram Avinu. We need to keep this momentum going so that we can benefit from the brachas bestowed upon us. I mean, look at Eretz Yisrael alone. There is no right, there's no left, there's no parties, no political affiliations. Everybody is working. Kulam ka'echad, k'ish echad, b'lev echad. Everybody. We look around here. We are one people. We're not Ashkenazi, Sephardi, Litvish, Hasidish, modern Orthodox, Reform, Conservative, Russian, Bukhari, and Israeli. It makes no difference. We are one. And this is the way we need to keep it. We are Am Yisrael, proudly, a nation of chesed, a nation that cares. And when we remember this, and we keep achdus and unity together, we're able to ensure that the prophecy that Hashem told Avram Avinu, when you'll be blessed, like the pasuk says, "V'nivrachu bo kol goyei haaretz," all the nations will be blessed. The ultimate unity, maintaining that, that's what we need to do. We need to keep this message loud and clear and live it. This way we can continue to enjoy the blessings of being Am Yisrael, and more importantly, we can continue to live with peace, harmony, until the coming of Mashiach, and be able to proudly say, Am Yisrael Chai. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi Gluck, for those inspiring, uplifting words and a very powerful message that we all really need to take to heart. You know, when we've sat down in the office these last 3 weeks, I think the first day I walked in and I looked at Rabbi and I said, what are we going to do? You know, it was like not coming in like, what's on the schedule today? It's like, we have to get things done, we have to do these events, we have to bring Chazaq to the communities, and every day we were coming up with new ideas. And I realized I said, you know what? Every year we work with QJCC on these really inspirational events. A lot of you know we do a carnival in the summer, and you know they're one of our big partnering organizations with that. And so I said, Robbie, we need to do something. Why don't we reach out and try and plan something now? We usually, you know, have 2-3 events with them throughout the year. Usually around the holidays or something. And we said we should do a really big Kumzitz with Eitan Katz, and we should reach out to them and see if they want to do it. We called Rabbi Waxman, and right away he told us it sounded like an amazing idea to bring unity and not just everything that Rabbi Gluck is talking about, bringing people together and making us all unite as one and put aside all of our differences. And we thought of it because, you know, song and music is so important. It allows each of us to connect with the sparks of holiness inside of us, our different emotional experiences, and really dig deep and connect to Hashem on a very spiritual level that is so powerful that even, they say even Nebuah wasn't accomplished without music. That it can take us to heights, and it can allow us to impact ourselves and those around us in ways that we can't even imagine. And obviously, Eitan Katz doesn't need any introduction, but you know, I'm sure I have and other people have been to his Kumzitzes or listened to his music before, and he knows how deep and impactful it is, you know, how much words of Torah are intertwined within the music to really uplift us. So without further ado, I'd like to call up Eitan Katz to lead.
Shalom Aleichem, everybody. So just to be, first of all, before we begin, I apologize for, I didn't do it, the setup. I mean, I didn't put the beam over. It's a show, it's supposed to be like this. So I didn't really know where to set up, so I'm sure that not everybody can see the way they want to see on the sides. And I apologize, I'll try to move around a little bit, but...
It's amazing, it's amazing.
Said the guy in the front. But I guess there's someone going to Shemayim that tonight it's not really about the visual, it's not really about, it's about listening, it's about closing our eyes and trying to somewhat connect. I'm just going to be honest with you as we move forward with this night. I picked up the guitar a handful of times for events since everything started. And every time I pick up the guitar, I feel like awkward. I feel weird. I'm not sure what I'm doing. You know, even this, I mean, the only time I really should be doing anything is for a crowd like this who's coming to me who's Chazaq. But still, it just feels, I feel uncomfortable, and I think that that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I think that's okay. I shouldn't look too comfortable up here. I shouldn't be rocking out guitar solos tonight. It's not like, I never do, but like, But b'chol zos, let's take the opportunity that we have that Hashem sent us for tonight. To try to really connect to everything and try to listen to the words that I'm singing to. And I deeply am thankful for the Chazaq organization for having me here tonight. I know this is really, really hard to believe, but I'm pretty sure this is the first event that we're doing together. Is that possible? The first solo event, I think, I don't remember. I shouldn't have said that because that's probably not true, but I don't remember the last time we got to sit together with one of these beautiful Modim Chazaq, Am Yisrael Baruch Hashem. So let's continue with Hashem. I just want to thank everybody for coming tonight, and with Hashem we'll make a big Kiddush Hashem together. I just know everything. Kiddush Hashem doesn't necessarily mean going outside, holding a banner that says Kiddush Hashem on it. That's also true. A Yid being inspired is a Kiddush Hashem. Right? A Yid being inspired, a Yid being more aware of his or her neshama, that itself is a Kiddush Hashem. That's a sanctification of Hashem's name in this world. So Rich Hashem wants to do that tonight. Sean Like everybody has been saying this, through the darkness. And gosh, it's so dark. Excuse me. We've seen so many beauties of Am Yisrael. One of the things, I don't know if you know this or not noticed, but there was a video article about the fighting that was done right after the whole thing took place to try to free whatever hostages that were still freeable at the time. And there was a video of soldiers going around to different places to try to see if there were people there. And I'm mamish, my heart, I'm getting out, my heart just melted. Because, lahavdil, the Nazis of our generation, one of their ways to get the Yidden out was to pretend that they were really the Israeli soldiers. And the Yidden caught on at a certain point that this is not really Israeli soldiers. And do you know the way the Israeli soldiers would come and verify? And the Israeli soldiers also would be nervous that the people that are, let's say, barricaded inside weren't terrorists. Do you know what the communication was between the Chayalim and the civilians? One soldier would scream out, "Tagidu Shema Yisrael." And they would answer back, "Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad." And that's the way they would be able to identify each other. I don't want to say anything more because you have to let that, seep in, right? So let's sing a niggun together from Rosh Shlomo Karabach to the words of V'dui Hashem Yeshuvun Uval Tzion Berina. And all of the V'duyim, all of the prisoners, the Migodim Vat Katan, who would ever believe that we would be talking about a 3-year-old prisoners of war? We can't even, this is mamish, as crazy as it is to even say that, that's how crazy the Geula will be to us. That would be mind-blowing. So again, the words are of V'dui Hashem Yeshuvon Uval Tzion Berina. That all the V'dui Hashem, at this point, there's no such thing as from, not from, Haredi, Chiloni, Ashkenazi, Temani, Sfaradi, it doesn't matter anymore. Everyone is saying one thing. Tagid Shema Yisrael. Then they respond, Shema Yisrael. So everybody, let's try to daven our hearts out right now. And if you don't know the niggun, just sing with me anyways. V'dui Hashem Yeshuvon Uval Tzion Berina. 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 every night because I didn't know how to play guitar right. Now I realize I only break strings every other night. No, but I always tell people that whenever there is a technical malfunction at any of my events, it's only a sign that the Yetzer Hara and Satan want to interfere with what's going to happen here tonight. So the awkwardness of me changing my guitar string in front of 500 people is really not awkward at all. Because to me, I'm excited. It's a little bit awkward. But we'll be okay. Seven more times. The mountain will crumble. For you will not the mountain. Game means that my love for you will not end. That's Hashem speaking to us. But you know, we're human, and we have to look at the sky and the Shemayim, and we also have to say, but my love for you will not end. Hashem's love for us is like a love from a parent to a child. That's everlasting, which means what? Didn't start, didn't end. Right? If anybody over here was asked why they love their child and they give you reasons, that means they don't love their child. Why do you love your child? Because he's my child. Or because he makes his bed. Or because he's a good student. Because he has good midos. Because he learns Torah. No. If you give a reason why you love your child, it means you mamish have no idea what it means. So Hashem loving us, the mountains can crumble. Chevra, the mountains, I don't know if you noticed, have crumbled. And the hillsides, I don't know if you've noticed, but you know, I was saying this part of the mountains have crumbled and the mountains have faded away. You know when I started saying that? When Meiron happened and I thought that the end of the world was here, basically. The pain. And yet we still said, but my love for you will never go away. Will never end. And I kept on having this vision of a father and child. You know, actually it's not a vision, it actually happened. I forgot about this. I'm remembering back then that I used to put my son to sleep, or my daughter, I don't remember who it was. And we used to sing this song together, and we used to say to each other, but my love for you. And then she would say, no, for you. Then we would fight, no, for you, for you, for you, for you. Right now we're doing the same thing with the Kadosh Baruch Hu. We're playing that cutesy little game. No matter what Hashem brings upon us, He says to us, my love for you will never end. And we say back, no, my love for you will never end. And it's like two people who love each other so much. It's the sweetest fight in the world. So everyone, let's sing one more time. Have that in mind. And Hashem is saying to us, my love for you. And we're saying back, no, my love for you. How can Hashem not bring Mashiach when we're fighting over that? Who loves each other more? How can Hashem not bring the Geula? How can Hashem not eliminate every Russia in the world? Everyone together. The mountains will crumble, and the hillsides fade away. But my love for you will not end. The mountains and the hillside will fade away, but my love for you will not end. But my love for you but my love for you will not end. Thank you to Joshua over there for helping us out. By the way, this is Jeremy Brown of Ireland, everybody. My dear friend, Okay. However, you know what? I was told they were supposed to end in 10 minutes, but that's not going to happen. Is that okay? It's going to be 5. thinking on my way here, I was thinking to myself, what nigun do I have that has the words Chazaq in it? Right? Then I was like, none. Then I remembered that earlier, a few months ago, in Adel, which seems like 6 years ago, right? I was playing an event in Muncie, and it was during Adel. It was a very long and it was a fundraiser for a certain organization. And I made, at the time that I said it, I made the mistake of saying that, I said, if we raise X amount of money, then I'm going to compose a nigun for you on the spot over here. Thinking like, what's wrong with me? How would I do that to myself? And they raised that amount of money. And then I said, no, an extra $10,000. And they reached that. And then, literally, I raised it like twice, hoping to get out of it, hoping to raise a lot of money for the organization, but also to get out of the price. I couldn't get out of it. And I said to them, okay, fine. I said, listen, I don't guarantee that this works. It's not like a magic button you press and anything comes out, not a vending machine, you know? And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you have to be mindful. So I said, what words are we recording to write a nigun to? So they said, Kaveh el Hashem Chazaq, v'yametz libecha, Kaveh el Hashem. So I said, no, I'm joking. Anything that has the word Chazaq in it, I'm joking. I said, okay, fine. So I wrote, first words are literally Hamanti, because that we say those words during Elul on the David. So it ends up, and I never ever talk about my nigunim like this, but I really like this one. I really like it. I like all of them, but I don't, tell you. But I really like this one. This is really special to me. So especially because it has the word Chazaq. It doesn't have amudim in it. I'm sorry, I couldn't find that.
Next.
Are there any songs that have that song, amudim? All right. I'm sure Amy Romberg will write a beautiful song for you that has the word amudim in it. I'm gonna have some water. I just got back yesterday morning from South Africa. When they called me to do this event, it was like, all right, you either have Wednesday night or Thursday night. I looked at my calendar. 16 hours flying I don't recommend it to anybody. Baruch Hashem, there's Yidden, there's Torah, there's Ruchnius in the farthest parts of the world. I have no idea. That's just 1 year's gonna be beautiful. I was in Cape Town, 2 days ago. Anybody here ever been to Cape Town? You gotta go. It's absolutely the most incredible, most moving, it's not normal, the scenery. Anyways, the tour guide that was taking me around I was just there for like a half a day. He was taking me around and he was showing me the different parts of the Jewish community. And he said, you see that blue house over there? I said, yeah. He said, you know who lives there? I said, who? Remember, guys, open your heart right now. It says the community set up, they bought a house. And they designated it that if anybody from the community falls into hard times and doesn't have a place to stay, he stays over there with his family. Mamish, in Cape Town. Mamish couldn't believe it. So my hours are off. I don't even know what day it is right now, but I'm gonna have some water before we.
Time, social time.
So many people came out here tonight to sing together, Chazaq together. I want to thank Chazaq and Amudim. And you know, I played, the reason why I went to South Africa, I played a wedding there, and I did a couple of events, a concert. And we had a little Kumzitz at the end of the chasna. And I said to the Chazan Kala, I said, I want to give you guys a bracha. That you will be known as the Chazan and Kala who were the last ones to have Imesh Kachech sung by their Chazan. The last ones. So I just want to say, I hope that I'm right. I don't know whoever got married in the past couple of days. I'm sure there was, but that was the Hargasha. And may this be the last time that we have to come together out of a need for Chazaq, mitoch tzara, mitoch yago, mitoch anacha. And let the Jews come together mitoch simcha, mitoch ava, mitoch achva, only from dancing and singing. And Mirza Hashem, we should all be zeiche to the Geula Shlema b'mher b'yameinu. Amen.
Bye. crazy.